everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sintra Sandam, and this channel is now named The Caribbean Rediscovered. Thank you for coming back. Today I'm taking you on a virtual tour back to the country where I live in, which is Suriname. We're going to be interviewing a dynamic entrepreneur. Her name is Sherida Mormon. She is dynamic because she is a product developer. She has developed, together with communities in Suriname, many different products. And I thought it was very interesting to tell two stories. One, the story for the company that she's working for, which is Met Travel and Tours. Today we're going to be on location at one of the resorts, and that's called Cola Kreek. So she'll be telling you about Cola Kreek. But I also wanted to get the story about what it is to be a product developer and give you some tips as entrepreneurs if you're looking to develop your product or looking to transform or looking to do something different. Maybe you'll get some tips on how to do that out of this interview. So enjoy the video, but of course, before we get into it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Hi everyone, and welcome back. Today we are back in Suriname, and today I have very interesting, ambitious, a woman who is a pioneer, a woman that I've had the pleasure to work with the last years since I've been living in Suriname and I've been doing tourism. We've always seemed to meet up with each other when it comes to the tourism sector. So, Sherida Mormon, thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thank you for being here. Welcome.
Tell the people in short where we are at the moment.
We are at what they call in Dutch Cola Kreek. Cola Kreek, why the name? Because the water has the color of Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. So in the earlier days, American soldaten, I don't know, soldiers, yes, of course. Uh-huh. American soldiers came here, they saw this water, and it was so refreshing that they thought, this is like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
But I think it's better than that. It's like an iced tea because, if you take Coca-Cola in your hand, it will still be dark.
Yeah.
But this one, if you take it, it's like tea.
Oh, great.
It's like a dip in a healthy ice cold iced tea waters.
Love it. I remember growing up, we would come here on vacation, and I always remembered Cola Kreek because it was so unique, Living in St. Martin, you have the blue sea, and then you have the nice dark cola color, tea colored. Mm-hmm. So Cola Kreek is an amazing location. Cola Kreek, one of the oldest recreational parks and resorts within Suriname. It is only 50 kilometers from Paramaribo. This beautiful resort was opened in 1962. It is a perfect location for outdoor activities. So if you're into the healthy lifestyle and you want to enjoy with your friends, swimming, doing volleyball, outdoor activities, having a barbecue, and just having fun, this is the location you should definitely visit. And they also have beautiful homes which you can stay in with your family and friends for a vacation or a staycation. Cola. How is Sherida been doing?
Pushing it? Is that a good answer?
That's a good answer.
Pushing it in every way, pushing it to stay in balance, pushing it to enjoy life. Despite of pandemic and issues and elections, and so you still always have to push and look for light.
Yeah.
And enjoy life.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
And who is Sherida? Because a lot of people in Suriname know Sherida. They've seen her. We see you. When it comes to product development, you're one of the first persons I think of. When I think of coming up with something creative within the tourism sector, and someone says you need to write a project, they refer right away to Sherida Mormon. But who is Sherida Mormon?
Well, Sherida Mormon is indeed a project developer. In fact, I'm mainly a development economist. Okay. So I love the balance in developing people, but also to improve their livelihoods. And within that scope, you're always involved in projects or in improving people or helping to develop products to improve yourself. So the the key is in the development.
Development. And how long
Yeah.
have you been doing that?
I'm a bit old, huh?
How
I've been
long have you been blessing the tourism sector with your talents?
so for the tourism sector, it might be around 2009, 10. But before that, I was always involved in community development projects. So, in fact, always if you go to communities, especially communities in remote areas, then these people are so authentic, so special. They develop such a great products, but nobody knows. So they are like the best kept secret. But in fact, if you help them or support them to improve their product or to make them more aware what is out there and make people aware that they are active. I think that's the reason why I made this link between development and tourism.
Yeah.
Because you bring people together, you create kind of a fora of people who are exciting and looking for new things and authentic experience, and you connect them with communities.
Yeah. And what are your milestone moments, you would say, in the product development within the communities? Give me examples of products that have been developed within the tourism sector.
So, for example, the Suriname Heritage Festival was one of the products of combining events with looking at your strength as a community. For example, there are some communities who are growing pineapple.
Yeah.
So we made a pineapple fest.
Okay.
So that was great,
So promoting products that are made out of pineapple. How did
yeah,
that- how
so
did that
so
come
it's about because there are people who are growing pineapple. They made several pineapples. So what we did is going to this community, but also making them aware about what other products can be made of pineapple.
Okay.
So they had pineapple cake, rice, ice cream, liquor, all those kind of cute and nice things. And it needs to be developed. Of course, it needs to be developed more. But also active in the cassava. And for example, we had large cassava breads. And then what we did is add taste to make them more current, the products more current. So it was also a good feeling for me to see when I just came here.
Yeah.
That along the street there were all these women having these small cassava biscuits. I was like, okay, I
Yeah.
didn't work just for
You
nothing.
didn't work for nothing. Yes. And what do you think is key for developing a product if you're in the tourism sector? Because I'm going to try and get everything out of you today. We're going to be promoting the product that you are the business that you're now in, that you're working with.
Yeah.
But I also want to get that side for people out there who have been wishing to come up with a product, to start something. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, it's like one thing you need to have, sometimes it's just something that you need to be creative with. You have to talk to some creative people, but sometimes you just have to look at your environment and you have to look in what you're passionate about and what you're doing, and how can this product cater a larger group of people.
Yeah.
How can you make it known to more people, and how can you you could have this product client match, because you could have a product but if nobody knows it, it's not appealing enough, or if nobody understands it. So you always have to look for this client product match. What am I making? Can I bring it to the market?
Yeah.
And you know, one of the things that I always say, because sometimes we're doing a aggressive field market studies and so on, but sometimes you just have to put your product out there.
Just do it.
Just do it, and your market will react on it or not, and then you know you need to fine tune it.
So it's really what I'm hearing is that, because I think we think that you're going to have success just like that. I'll come up with an idea.
Yeah, it doesn't
Put it
happen
in.
like that.
Doesn't
No,
happen like
no, because you have this bright idea. Oh, I like this, but you like it.
Yes.
Your market needs to like it too, because otherwise it will stay your hobby and you will not earn from it. But that's okay as well, because sometimes you just want to do something for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you want to make more out of your hobby and do some business with it, and to be able to do more, then it's good to have this client product match as soon as possible. So don't wait for the perfect product, but go out there and people will tell you, because sometimes we harsh,
Listen to your client and
listen to your,
respond
yeah,
to
say
what
their
they're telling you.
response, what you're telling you, and they will tell you a lot of things. And sometimes you will feel like you sometimes they can depress you, right? But learn from it.
Yeah.
Don't see it as just critics, but try to make this disadvantage of all the critical comments on your product. Take this kind of disadvantage and make it to an advantage, make it an advantage, and use it to improve your product.
Okay, Sherida, being an entrepreneur, it's very important that you have a support system.
Indeed.
Tell me about your support system.
I think my family at home, because they are there for me. And, when I come home, I don't have to start doing everything at once, because they're waiting for me. Sometimes they do, of course. But that's my support system. I think I have a wonderful husband, the kids, my mother, everybody else. They really support me. So that's a good system to have, a good base to have. And, but also your personnel is a very good support system, involving your personnel constantly in your ideas and sharing ideas. It's like, and especially in this pandemic period, it is like they are like golden, because everybody delivers, everybody has this urge to make things happen. So that is amazing. The moment you have a good communication with your personnel, it's a perfect support system as well. And of course, here and there are people who inspire you. I mean, the world is for you, right? If you go on YouTube and you hear all these great, inspiring talks from people, that is also part of your support system. And the Almighty, because when you are down, and not only when you're down, we always make the mistake, only when I'm down, I'm praying, but it's also gratitude.
Yeah.
If you are grateful for every moment, every blessing, that is also part of your support system. So it's about spiritual as well as in human power and human support.
Nice. How do you take care, or what do you do in Suriname to enjoy yourself besides working very hard? What are three things you would say you need to stay zen? And this is why people should come to Suriname.
Need I have to say more? Need I say more? I think one of the things which we just talked about, the support system, but this is also a support system. We have this. It's not yet pristine. It's a secondary nature in Suriname, but also the pristine Amazon, and this is. It takes away your all the heaviness from you. You can breathe. There is a sufficient air. So this is it. So if you have to come to Suriname, then you can relax, enjoy. You all your stress get stress relieved in this forest. But also our waters are perfect, like Sweet waters, you can drink it. You know, you're in the water and you can drink it. It's amazing. And our food, you know, we have the best of all worlds because we have from different geographical arenas.
Yeah.
Africa, Indonesia, China, India, the Western world. We have everybody here, and the thing is, everybody kept their own identity. Sometimes it's a weakness, but if you use this as your strength, the strength in Suriname is the food. So you need to have this culinary experience, and you go to every place in the country has something Chinese, Indian, African, you know, Indonesian, great food.
Yeah.
So I think that is,
What's your favorite meal?
you know, you see, it's a tough question
Yeah, yeah.
because there are so many. Everything has its own uniqueness.
Yeah.
And that is so special. So because of this authenticity, I think the Japanese food, the Indian food, the Creole food, everything has its own taste and has its own influence on your being.
Yes.
So
I'm getting hungry.
yeah, I mean, it is really something. So the moment you come to Suriname, it's about, you have to have this culinary tour. Take it, right? And that is also something that Met's Travel and Tours, you know, what where I'm at now, the director of Met's Travel and Tours, take this culinary tour or have this rainforest
Where are we
tour.
standing now? Tell us
Yeah.
a little bit.
So we're still in Cola Kreek. It's a savanna area. So part of this area is savanna. So, you know, the rally riders and so love this area. But another part of it has this great savanna forest. We even have here in Cola Kreek, we have, I don't know if you know, because a long time ago, Woody Woodpecker, you know that movie, Woody
I
Wood,
remember
that bird?
Yes.
We have Woody Woodpecker here. So it's so for bird watchers, for wild watchers, for adventurous people. And Cola Kreek is the place is one of the hotspots for bird watchers as well. To come here, and there are several hotspots in Suriname, Fredberg, Brownsberg, but and also some places in town. But there are one of the bird watcher hotspot is here at Cola Kreek.
Fantastic.
Enjoy healthy, fresh tea waters.
Thank you, Sherida. Thank you for taking us to Cola Kreek in Suriname.
Thank you.